Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video we have covered how to use constraints like default, for primary key, unique, not null. So in today's video we'll be going to cover the constraints like foreign key and check. So regarding creating index, we'll be covering it in the store procedure video, which will be coming in the later videos. So let's go and see how to use foreign key and check constraints. So we are going to cover the foreign key and check in today's video, and along with this we'll see how to insert the data in table using insert query, and we'll see how to use where in the select query, select and update query. So we'll go with the topic first topic, which is foreign key. So actually foreign key will provide a foreign key as a constraint for a particular column in a table, which refers the primary key of another table. Like we have created some table called teachers underscore data in previous video. So in that we have provided employee ID as primary key. Okay, if we refer it as a parent table, so if we are going to create a subject allocation table for teachers, where we will be using employee code as a foreign key, which refers from the table called teachers data. So for primarily foreign key used for to refer a particular primary key column in another table, and through which we can link the two different tables. So basically for the table which contains a foreign key, like the child table which you are going to create, it acts as a child relationship to the referred parent table. We'll take a new file. So here DSC teachers underscore data. So this is a table which we have created in the previous video. Let's see. So in this table, employee ID is the primary key. So in first name, last name, mobile number, PFID and organization. Here PFID is unique column. So employee ID we have taken as primary key. So if we want to create a new table using the employee ID as a foreign key in this new table, so let's see how to create a child table using foreign key. So create table. So we're going to give the table name as subject underscore teacher underscore allocation. So the columns will be subject ID, which will be integer, not null, subject, which will be varchar, we'll take it as 255, next employee ID, employee underscore id, which will be integer, and we make this as primary key. So sorry, foreign key. We make this employee id as foreign key. So the syntax will be foreign key employee id which refers the table teachers data, column will be employee. So we are referring employee id column in teachers table to make this employee id in this subject teacher allocation table as foreign key. So this is the table we are going to create. And now let's add teacher's name also. So this is the table which we are going to create. Let's see. Let's run the query and create the table. So table got created. Let's see the description of the table. Subject underscore teacher underscore allocation. We run the query. So this is the description. You can see subject id we have created as not null, subject employee id, and first name here employee id is a foreign key. So we have seen how to use a foreign key. You will be getting to know the exact use case of the each and every constraint when we insert the data into the tables. So now we learned how to use and create the table using foreign key. So let's add one more column, select star from teachers underscore data. So in this column, in this table, we haven't added age. Let's add age and we'll keep some check. So here we used foreign key so here we will be using check. So in this table we'll add a new column, alter table teachers data, and we are going to add a column called age. It will be integer. So not only by adding in new table, while creating the table also we can add this constraint, check constraint. So first we'll see how we can modify the existing table where we can add a new column, and we'll keep a constraint as check. So first we'll add the column as age where the data type will be integer. So I'm running the query. The table got altered. Let's see. Yes, the table Now the table is also contains the age column. So now what we'll do, we'll add some constraint. So we have added a constraint called check, where the column value should not exceed should exceed 18. मतलब it should be equal to 18 or it should be greater than 18. The value should be equal to or greater than 18. So we kept a check. If we insert the value as 17, it won't take, it throws an error while inserting the data. So this is a syntax how we can add a column, and also how we can keep a check constraint. So let's run the query. So the query got executed. So to check these constraints, let's insert the data into the teachers table. So what we'll do, this is our table. Select. So in this table we'll insert the data. So now we are going to learn insert query. Along with this, we can also check cross verify or constraints. So let's see the syntax first. So what will the syntax is, insert will be the keyword. So insert into table. So table means table names. So insert into table name, and here we provide the column names which table contains. Okay, now we should provide the values for the respective columns which we have provided, like 1, 2 and all, and so on, like whatever the respective columns we have given, and same for all the columns we need to provide the data. So this is the syntax. So what we need to do, we'll just insert the data in our table which we have created into table name is teachers underscore data. So the columns will be employee ID, first name, last name, mobile, PFID, org name, organization name, and age. So these are the columns. So we need to enter the values for the same. So values will be first employee ID. We have provided it as primary key and it should be unique. It won't take any duplicate values. So we'll provide 2221 for first employee, and we'll give a name, first name as Samson and second name as Paul. So mobile will use a random number. PFID will give P123. Organization name will give ABC, and age will give 18. So this is our first insert, and we'll copy this and we'll take one more for few of the scenarios, for checking few of the scenarios. So first thing, we'll keep employee ID in the second insert. We'll keep the employee ID same what we took, and we'll keep the remaining, we'll change the remaining names. This will be Praveen K, and here we'll give 2, so 3 we'll give, and we'll give name as Naveen Paul, and we'll change some mobile number. Yes. So in the first insert query, we'll just insert the data. We'll see. So data got inserted. We'll just select the query and we'll check the data got inserted. So in the second, what we'll enter the second row of data. So we'll run the second insert query. So I'm selecting the query and I'm running. Control enter. So it threw an error. You can see there is a primary key we set for employee ID. So here itself the value is not getting inserted because same value we have already entered here. If you see the select query, employee ID is already available as 2221. So that's what this value is not getting inserted, because this employee ID column is primary. Primary key matlab means the value will be unique and the column won't allow any null values. So we'll change the employee ID as 4 times 2 and we'll reinsert the data. So I have run the query. Again it threw an error because here the PFID is unique. We used a unique constraint for the PFID. So we'll also change the PFID to 124. So we'll enter the data. Again we'll insert this data. Yes, now the data got inserted. Let's check the table. Yes, now you can see the data got inserted successfully. Okay, now we'll run this query and we'll run the third query. So what we'll do, we can change the PFID because PFID shouldn't be same in the table. So employee ID is unique, PFID is unique, and we're going to check the age. So we'll give 17. So we have provided age should be greater than or equal to 18. So let's see, we'll give 17 and we'll check. Control enter. Yes, now it threw a validation. You can see there is a check constraint. So it got violated because we have provided the age should be greater than 18. Age should be greater than or equal to 18. So what we'll take, we'll give the age as 29 and let's check the insert query. We have inserted, yes, the data got inserted successfully because all the conditions got matched. Now we can see this is the third row of data which we have entered. So if you want to truncate or delete the data, whatever the data you have entered, you can use a keyword called truncate where all the data will be deleted from the table. So let's see, truncate table, and after this is the table name, teachers underscore data. So let's see, check, we'll run this query. No, if you can see there is a dependency on the table because we have created a table called subject teacher allocation where we have used employee ID as a foreign key in this table. So whenever you use any foreign key, because in foreign key we are referring the teachers data table, in the subject teacher allocation table. So this table is referring the column of existing table. So whatever the data is there available in this, we can't truncate the entire table in this case. So this is the reason it won't allow you to truncate the table if there is any dependency on it. Okay. Now we'll see how we can insert the data in the child table. Now we have inserted the data in the parent table. So as you can see, we have already inserted the data in the parent table. So now we'll insert this data in the child table. So let's take this insert query and we'll just modify. No need to write the entire query again. We'll just modify the insert query. We'll take the table as subject teacher allocation and we'll change the column names. So the columns will be subject ID, subject, employee ID. This is the foreign key which I have provided, and here it will be first name. You can delete remaining columns because these columns are not available in this table. So subject ID we can take it as 1, and subject name will be science, and we'll give employee ID as 22224. We have inserted 3 up to 3, 3223. We'll take 3224. So now we'll give first name as some, you can take as Preeti. So we'll take the name as Preeti. So let's insert the query. We took subject ID, subject, employee ID, first name. So in employee ID we have provided 2224. So let's run this insert query. You can see below there is an error because we cannot add or update a child row. A foreign key constraint fails because we took the reference of the parent table here. So teachers data table employee ID column is being referred by this child table. So whatever the values were available in this, the same values we should provide in this table because this is a child table of the parent, because this table employee ID column is a foreign key constraint, have a foreign key constraint which refers the column of teachers underscore data. So we'll give 2211 and we'll give Samson. We'll give same name as Preeti because we didn't kept any constraint here. So it takes the value as it takes different value also. So I'm entering control and enter. Yes, the data got inserted successfully. You can see if we take a foreign key, the value should be same what are the values available in the parent table, same values to be available in the child for the column which we have selected it as foreign key. So this is the use of foreign key which maintains the data linkage between two different tables. So this is how we can insert the data into tables. So this is the insert query, and we also check the foreign key, how it works, and primary key also, and we'll see how to use the where clause. we have entered I'll take a new file. So now we'll see how to use select query. So this is a table we have created, and also we inserted the data, teachers data. So these are the columns, and below mentioned is the data, row wise data. So in our next upcoming videos we'll be learning how to select the data from the table using where condition and also multiple keywords in the upcoming videos. So for now I'm just showing how to select a table using simple where clause. So why we use where? So where clause, where keyword is used when we want to filter the data. So this is the table which we created. So we have inserted a lot of data. So I just want to see a particular record where the employee ID is so and so. So what I'll do, so I'm selecting the table. So this is the table. I just want to view the data. So in this particular table I just want to give a condition where I just want to see a particular employee's data. So what I'll do, I'll just give employee ID as 2221. So I'll just execute it. So I'll just get only the data of this particular employee. So in the same way you can use all of the columns, any of the column, to fetch the data. So in this where also we can use and with employee ID you can also add PF ID. So in case if you are searching with name, if you are searching with name, last underscore name equal to K. So it's a varchar. You just need to highlight, provide inverted comma, quotes. So if I enter this is the data with this condition. So you can see with K there is only one record. If you search with Paul, there are two records, but you don't get any particular data. So you want last name as Paul and also employee ID, and also mobile number. Mobile number is unique. Just give employee ID, employee underscore ID equal to 2223. So it selects only particular record. So the final topic of the video, we'll just see how to update the record in the table. So you can see we have entered three records in the teachers data table. So I just want to update one of the record. So the syntax for update record. So the keyword we use for update record is the key update. So we are going to update the table name, table underscore name. So we are going to set particular column equal to some test where the some column equal to column 2 equal to 1 to 3. So this is the syntax which we use for update table. So if we execute the same thing for our table which we have created now, so we will update one of the record just for understanding. We'll go deep into the concept of select, where and update in next video, where we'll be learning a few more things like select, how to select distinct values, how to update, as we are already learning now with the basic concept how we are going to update a table, and how to order, how to display the data in a particular order, how to bring a top 10 or top 50 customers, how to select a particular value which is maximum in the table, which is minimum in the table. So all this uh, or how to aggregate the column summation and all, we'll just learn in the upcoming videos. So now I'm just ending with the update table concept, and we'll continue the same in the next video. So we want to update one record in our table, in teachers underscore data. So what we'll do, we'll give update and the table name as teachers data, and we are going to set the first underscore name equal to some Ankit. Okay, so I'm going to set first name as Ankit. So if I execute the query, each and entire column data will be changed. So I should give some specific condition to it. So we'll provide the where condition, where employee underscore id equal to 22221. So with this condition, we'll execute the table. We can check whether the data is changed or not. Previously it is Samson, now it's Ankit. So in this way we can update any data in the table. Okay, let's continue this concept in the next video. We'll discuss all the select, where condition and update condition, everything in the upcoming video. Thank you.